Officer Shanks. We've finally caught up with you.
Irons. I should have known. You weren't content to just let me keep making quick take movies, were you?
You know we can't let you do that. With the increasing conflicts and pressure we're getting from the Raccoon City mayor, the police force...
I gave that life up weeks ago, Irons. I'm not that skunk anymore.
We need you back in. You've got to finish this.
Find somebody else, Irons.
You know I can't do that.
Ugh.
With all the new changes and regulations to the precinct, coupled with an extreme budget cut from the Ministry of
Damn it, Irons! That thing killed my wife!
You don't have a wife.
Sorry, typo. That thing killed my life, Irons! My social life!
I'll give you $20.
Brian, you crazy son of a bitch. I'm in.
And welcome back, everyone, again to the survival horror ride that is Resident Evil 0. The last time we were in Billy and Rebecca's shoes, we had finally gathered the 3 tablets needed to move on from the zombie-riddled training facility.
Roger.
But you'd be forgiven for forgetting that, considering the last time we'd roamed these halls was 2 months ago.
What? It's just an ordinary crabby... Oh my goodness!
Sheesh. Sorry it's taken so long, guys. I wanted to do something a bit special, seeing as the last episode was a little short, but arranging the opening gag around all the crazy shit that's been going on now ended up kind of being a big headache. So I ended up doing a few other quick takes and talkie time videos while I tried to reconfigure my plans, which finally brings us back here. So, without further ado, let's take these tablets and book it over to the observatory tower. Ew, that's if these plague crawlers want to let us by. Something kind of goofy with these guys is they're really too nervous to get closer to the staircase in this room, which means we can just kind of sit here and chip away at them from a safe distance. Poor bastards. You know, in retrospect, I probably should have just ran by these guys. Ah, well, what's the worst that can happen? And here we are in the training facility's observation room. Time to put Umbrella's training moniker to the test.
Hey, Rebecca, the path's clear. Head over to the observation room.
Why does this place have an observation room? Is that thing a big-ass telescope?
Yes. Yes, it appears to be.
I'm just saying, it's kind of weird. Why do they need a big-ass telescope? None of the work relates to, like, astronomy, right?
I just think the less we think about it, the better.
This place is like fucking Hogwarts for virologists, I swear to God.
Come on, Rebecca, walk and talk, walk and talk.
Alright, and with the tablets in place and a little bit of off-screen Tetrising with items, of course, we're finally ready to move on. Well, that was anticlimactic. But at least the door's unlocked. I like to think the architect who built this place was like, and then you'll insert the final tablet and like, the whole building will submerge down so that the door on the second floor of this room will be on level with the ground floor outside. And the Umbrella execs wanted to just say, nah man, we're just gonna go with a ladder. But the guy was just so enthusiastic about the whole elaborate setup they felt bad saying no to him. I feel like given the architecture of this whole place, that honestly kinda checks out, right? Speaking of architecture, welcome to the Umbrella Corporation's business-sanctioned church. Yeah, I don't know why either. To enter enter, we're gonna need either Billy or Rebecca to stand on one of the stone switches in this little side room here, which will unlock the double doors for as long as they remain stationary on it. We can enter with either Billy or Rebecca, but I feel like Mr. Convict here is gonna be our front man. Despite how great this game's music is, there's something equally as powerful about its silent moments. Which makes this song all the more comforting. Truly a well-stocked, tactically placed save room.
I'm in danger!
Alright, we've saved, we've grabbed the relevant ammo here, we'll be leaving the shotgun shells for Rebecca. Let's go ahead and move on.
Hi. Long time no see.
You thought Nintendo and Sega crossing over was ambitious?
Take that, you weird spawn of Satan!
Jokes aside, the giant bat is our third boss of the game, and can be kind of a pain in the ass for the unprepared. Throughout the fight, clusters of little baby bats will swarm in to protect the giant bat, while also dealing minor chip damage to us. The problem stems from the opening they give the boss to get in close and bully us. A smarter mammal would have brought a shotgun with them to take advantage of the spread its shots provide. But I mean, you all know who you're watching at this point. Ugh, every miss with this thing hurts so much. This church is now ready for service. Well, I mean, mostly. For, like, you know, all the zombies who have suddenly found religion. Of course, they've still got to, you know, patch this giant hole in the roof where the bat came in, but I'm sure they'll get around to it. But in the meantime, we can use it to get through via the hookshot, Resident Evil Zero's gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, hey, Billy, how was your... Jesus, what happened to you? I, got attacked by a giant infected bat and its horrible little offspring. Oh, shit. And how have you been doing, Rebecca? Oh, you know, standing on this switch. I kinda got sore feet, honestly. Oh, man. Yeah, that sounds rough.
Why don't we, check back on them once we've got the hookshot, huh? Here we go. And going up. And here we are in the backyard of the church. Not a hell of a lot to nab here outside of a red herb, but now we can unlock this back gate and reunite with Rebecca again. I really love the effort Capcom put into the backgrounds in this area and the game in general. The plants moving in the wind, the warm glow of the outdoor lighting, the church's stained glass. It's a style that's aged really well artistically. God, what I would have given for more Resident Evil games to have been made in this engine. Like, imagine seeing a Resident Evil 2 or 3 remake in this style. It would be amazing. Not that I hate the remakes we got by any stretch, but I just feel like this is the perfect example of the original formula from the PlayStation 1 era games perfected. Whereas the Resident Evil 2 and 3 modern remakes are, well, more Resident Evil for a modern audience. Though, if you guys haven't seen either of those games, don't sweat it. They're definitely on my to-do list, so stick around.
Are you sure you should be playing with that? It says caution.
I think I can handle a switch, Rebecca.
No, I'm just messing with you. But wouldn't that just be the most, abrupt end to a game ever? Like, the canon ending is just two idiots inadvertently blow up the whole complex, the end. Wait, isn't that basically what happened with Mass Effect 3's original ending? Well, kudos to BioWare for having the balls to do it, I guess. And with that, we reach the underground laboratory. No doubt the church above us just serves as a cover for whatever experiments Umbrella and Dr. Marcus have been cooking up down here.
Trouble is unlikely, but I closed my babies up in a special capsule. But it won't be safe if I hold on to it myself. I'll have to hide it in that place. To hide a leaf, put it in a forest. To open the capsule, the special stripping agent is necessary. No way Spencer's lackeys could figure out how to make it.
Interesting. This discarded page of Marcus's diary tells us two things. One, we're gonna need to make that stripping agent to get some kind of key to progress forward. And two, Marcus must be exhaustingly confident that his colleagues can't run a Google search. But first things first, if that top-down angle wasn't enough of a hint, we're gonna need the hookshot. Again. Oh man, we get to use the hookshot 2 times in one episode? Now you know why this one had to be a double feature, am I right? hookshot in hand, we're ready to continue on ahead. I'm just gonna do a little bit of inventory juggling before we send Billy upstairs. So, while I do that, we'll have ourselves a little intermission. You know, just in case you wanted to, like, grab a snack or a drink, but we're, like, also compelled to not pause the video for some ungodly reason. We'll be right back.
And now, these messages.
I hate this channel.
No! No!
And now, back to
Resident Evil.
Oh shit, if it isn't Mr. Leechman. Boy, it's not been long enough, has it? Alright, bye. Really hope there's another way down from up here, because I really do not want to deal with that spindly bastard on this amount of health with only a handgun to defend myself. Oh, good! Oh, great! Well, it's Noodleman no matter what goddamn way we choose to explore at this point. At least Rebecca has a grenade launcher down there with her. Molotovs. Well, they are really effective against leechmen, assuming they hit the mark. I really wish I could have bought a better weapon up here, but the hookshot taking up 2 slots already left me with so little wiggle room. That tram down there is our way out of here, but we've still got a lot to do before we can get it up and running.
February 3rd, 1978. Administered tea into 4 leeches. Their will to survive leads them first to parasitism and predation. Then they breed and multiply. Such a single-minded biology makes them attractive candidates for bioweapons research. Afterwards, no major changes observed. February 10th, 1978. 7 days since administration of tea. Rapid growth to double former size. Signs of transformation emerging. Spawning successful. They double their numbers in 1 hour, but their ravenous appetites lead them to cannibalism. Hasten to increase food supply, but lost to. March 7th, 1978. Provided them with live feed, but lost half when the live food fought back. However, the leeches are learning from experience and are beginning to exhibit group attack behavior. They are also ceasing cannibalism. Their evolution is exceeding expectations. April 22nd, 1978. The leeches no longer exhibit individual behavior. Even when not feeding, they move as a collective. They consume everything I offer with remarkable efficiency. April 30th, April 30th, 1978. An employee has stumbled onto my experiments. Can a human be a food source? How will the leeches respond? June 3rd, 1978. A day worthy of commendation. Today they begin to mimic me. Surely they recognize their father. Wonderful children, no one will take you away.
The fact they color-coded those numbers is definitely a clue. I'll wager it's relevant to making the stripping agent Marcus mentioned in his journal. Speaking of, I didn't realize till the end that that must have been Marcus who wrote those growth notes, so sorry about the wrong voice there. Alright, one heart attack later. Let's try and scope out the rest of this room. Ooh, a first aid spray. Good to know that's here if we need to fall back on it. Not a hell of a lot else, though. I think we're gonna need to explore further with Rebecca downstairs and deal with that leech man on the ground floor. We'll send down a green herb, coupled with one of the red herbs we found above ground that should keep her fairly healthy. It's tempting on the health we're on to use the herb now, but I'm gonna hold off until I take at least one slap from this leech man, as it's almost inevitable and we really need to stretch these full heals as far as we can. What do you mean it's too large?
Phrasing?
Well, Billy's definitely getting the raw end of the stick this time around. I'm being overly cautious, but I'm gonna save before this noodly man applies his patented pride-obliterating bitch slap right to my face. Alright, come at me, you worm-looking ass bastard. Oh man, this lad has pace. Here he comes. Whew, we timed that heal perfectly, and we actually dealt with it pretty well, all things considered. Oh, nice! And the green chemical we still had in Rebecca's medkit conveniently was the second ingredient we needed for the stripping agent. Ah, that's awesome. Now we just need to find the thing we need to strip.
Hey, phrasing!
Alright, a door that needs a leech-shaped key and some more herbs. Which I'm never sad to see, but ultimately a dead end until we find some more key items. Guess it's up to Billy to find more leads. It's kind of a shame the stripping agent isn't an item itself. It's just contained in Rebecca's medkit, so we can't send it up to Billy. But we can definitely send Billy at least some more Molotovs. Man, if that isn't a bad omen, I don't know what is. Like, fire is the best way to dispatch the leechmen, but Molotovs have such a janky arc, and they don't seem to make them flinch. I don't know, I probably just suck, but they just do not want to cooperate with me in this game. God, I am dreading this. Whatever we're looking for has to just be right there, next to that god-tier Slapmaster. Come on, Molotovs, this is your redemption arc. I believe in you.
何ボケーっとしてた試合中に
Alright, now I gotta back up, reposition. Shouldn't be able to swipe at me from here. Yes! Holy shit! Alright, I'll cut the Molotov some slack. I thought for sure we were doomed here. And sure enough, here's that leaf in a forest Marcus was talking about in his journal. Once we can pop this bad boy open, we'll be able to go through one of the 2 leech-locked doorways in this place. gonna take this opportunity to make a couple more of these best weapons in the game. Absolutely never doubted them for a moment. Let me just move some stuff around. You think you could just combine them as you pick them up like herbs, right? Well, you'd be wrong. There we go. We're already looking better for wear. You know, I think we're gonna be alright. Normally I'd be fine just leaving the ink ribbons wherever, but I kinda wanna make sure I don't have to do that whole little showdown again if I can help it. Alright, Rebecca, get to stripping.
Phrasing. Shut up!
Perfect. The blue leech sculpture for this floor's locked room. Hopefully there won't be any nasty surprises waiting for us in there. On that note, actually, I might send down that little stash of shotgun shells we've been amassing. I mean, seeing as we can't send the damn shotgun up here. You know, for the first entry of Resident Evil that had you controlling two protagonists through the same scenario, Zero really does like to split these two up. Admittedly, I usually leave one behind in a safe room anyway, just so they don't chew through my ammo. Because, you know, I don't need any help in missing my shots, thank you very much. I like this room. It looks like Marcus's private office or study. Honestly, it looks pretty cozy, not gonna lie. Even has a little skeleton. Silence! I kill you!
To James, to commemorate your graduation, 1939.
That guy must be Marcus's son. Or grandson.
So we might just have an identity for our estranged Final Fantasy-looking villain here. But the photo Rebecca found here was dated 1939, and Resident Evil 0 takes place on July 23rd, 1998. Now, I'm no mathematician, but that man looks good for someone cusping on 60. It's been a while since we've had a juicy headshot. Off camera, sure, but I'll take it. Hey, that's much better. Let's get a round of applause for these two wonderful volunteers. And here we go, the second leech sculpture for the upstairs door. Perfect! Now we can explore the other room. Alright, we're almost out of this place, I can feel it. Once Billy checks out the upstairs leech room, there's only one or two more doors on his level that we haven't explored yet. One of which will no doubt have the remaining parts we need to get the cable car we saw running. Hopefully there won't be too many more nasty surprises lurking around here. But I mean, we've already dealt with 2 leechmen and a dozen shambling deadites. Surely that's the worst of it.
Just wanted to pause and tell you real quick that I was very wrong.
I also sent the ammo we found in Marcus's study up to Billy off screen, just to shave off another round of elevator cutscenes. You know, just in case you guys were wondering where those bullets suddenly appeared from. I've got a bad feeling about this. It's just a crawling zombie. What was I even worried about? And his cheeky little grabbing accomplice. That is a huge relief. You'll love to see it. 2 plentiful piles of ammo and a key item. Yes, please. I am sure the minute we put this canister in, that guy there is going to get back up in classic Resident Evil fashion. still don't trust him. See? I knew it. Let's nab this key and piece the scene.
Cheese it!
Ah, so close. This is why I didn't trust that guy. I knew he was shifty. Luckily, we did come prepared. Time to burn a first aid spray. Which door does this key even go? Oh wait, there's that last door in this hallway. It has to be that. There we go, it fits like a glove. Anyone else mildly alarmed the bottom of this door is barred? Or that this room is the breeding room? Oh yeah, that's a bad angle. Oh Jesus, oh Lord, fuck! Hunters? I've got Molotovs and handgun bullets, cut me some slack! Molotov, don't fail me now! Worst item in the fucking game, I swear to God. We just don't have the space to maneuver around them. All we can do is plant foot and shoot.
Hi, how are you?
Wow, I kinda expected to be way closer to death after getting bullied in this corner, but God, we can't fail now. Fuck it, I just have to make a break for the island they're guarding. Go, 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 go. Not allowed to slap me, I'm in an animation.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay. We had to waste a healing item and some ammo, but we at least got out of there with the dial needed to open this side room door. Jesus, there is no way we're going back in there. I hope that note wasn't anything important on the ground. Let's send this thing down to Rebecca and just wait for her in the trap room. Alright, I think we've reached a nice little place to take a break. This episode's been pretty full on, honestly. But we're not out of the woods yet. We still have a couple of action-packed episodes left of Resident Evil 0, and I promise the intensity levels are only building from here. I hope you've all been enjoying the game so far. Since our last episode, we've gained a couple of new followers, including Skypaint, Jackson Plays, Halo Gaming, 0001 Aardvark, Stealth Pup Gaming, Simply Moxie, and more. Again, thank you so much for everyone who have either just found the channel or those of you who have been sticking around from the start. I've almost reached 400 subscribers, which is a huge milestone for a little channel like mine. Almost doubling the subscriber count that I had last year. And I've been having a ton of fun doing it all. But again, until next time everybody, take care of yourselves,